The March on Washington for Jobs and Freedom occurred on April 28, 1963. It was the largest peaceful protest in American history at the time. Over 250,000 people of all races and nationalities descended onto the nation's capital to call for increased civil rights legislation and the end of discrimination in the workplace and in everyday life. Other demands included the establishment of job-creating programs and affordable education for African Americans. The event was the first of its kind to unite the so-called Big Six of civil rights. This included James Farmer, Martin Luther King Jr., Roy Wilkins, A. Philip Randolph, John Lewis, and Whitney Young. It also received support from labor unions who liked the job-creating initiatives proposed by the march's leaders. The only major civil rights leader who denounced the march was Malcolm X, who described the march as a farce. A. Philip Randolph, of the Brotherhood of Sleeping Car Porters, was the first to call for a march on Washington, and it soon garnered support throughout the civil rights community. The main organizer of the event was Bayard Rustin, a trusted associate of Randolph. The march also received widespread media coverage and propelled the issue of civil rights onto a national stage. It is at this protest that Martin Luther King Jr. delivered his famous "I Have a Dream" speech, which remains one of the most famous speeches in American history. After the march, Martin Luther King and other prominent civil rights leaders gained an audience with JFK. Many of the demands made by the protesters at this march were met through the Civil Rights Act of 1964 and the Voting Rights Act of 1965. In conclusion, the Washington March for Jobs and Freedom was successful in two ways. The first way was in bringing several major civil rights groups to work collaboratively for their cause. They also were able to bring widespread attention to the civil rights movement.